Driving south from Yellowstone National Park, only 16 kilometers, you come to the Grand Teton National Park in the state of Wyoming. It is absolutely beautiful country. The mountains rise from a fairly flat plain called Jackson Hole. The tallest mountain in the Teton Range is Grand Teton, which rises 2,100 meters above Jackson Hole. The Teton Mountain range stretches south for about 64 kilometers and is part of the Rocky Mountains. The thing that makes these mountains so unique is that they have no foothills, so you see the full height of the mountains. Driving south on 191, you come to Jackson Lake, which is the biggest lake in the valley. You can stop at Coulter Bay Village on Jackson Lake, which provides some great views of the mountains and has a wonderful marina to park your boat at when you're not out enjoying the water. Continuing south, you come to the Snake River Overlook. The Snake River winds its way through the valley. It was from this overlooked area that the well-known photographer Ansel Adams took one of his most famous photographs. I really enjoyed the views and capturing them with my camera. All along the highway, you can see wildlife like bison, moose, wolves, pronghorn sheep, and more. As we move on south, we come to another favorite place people like to stop at, and that is Schwabacher Landing. This is a great place to see wildlife, though I didn't. But it is a great place to not only photograph the mountains, but also to capture their reflection in the water. I stopped here fairly early in the morning, and that is the best time to get the reflection photos. Not much further along is Mormon Road and the Molten Barns. I stopped here before the sun came up and got a good position for photographing the scene. Before long, there were 30 or more people vying for a position. There was a bit of a wait for the sun to come up and kiss the tops of the mountains and provide a bit of alpenglow. There are two different barns here, not far from each other, and I was able to spend time at both. At the south end of the valley is the town of Jackson, a quaint little western town well worth the visit. We had a ride on a stagecoach and roamed the town for quite a while. You would almost think you had turned the clock back 100 years, except for the cars bringing tourists to the town. The park in the center of the town is certainly the highlight. From here, we headed north again. This time, we took the Teton Park Road. Not far north is Jenny Lake, a pretty little lake with lots of hiking and biking trails around it. One of the spots people like to hike to from here is Inspiration Point and Hidden Falls. We didn't get there as our time was limited, but we did enjoy the visitor center and the trailhead area. It was here I saw this deer resting under some trees not far off the trail. Continuing north, you come to one of the small hills in the valley called Signal Mountain, which is worth the time to drive up and enjoy some unobstructed views of the whole area. We saw a herd of elk while we were at the top, even though they were a long distance away. The views were spectacular. The Teton Mountains are a place I want to get back to and enjoy one more time.